Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Leah Rebecca. Today I just wanted to make a video for GCSE results day advice because I know I was so stressed before results day. I had my A-level results day, so I know the struggle. I've been making so many videos on the whole situation with the government and the exams and how they've handled it. But luckily, as you know, we had the announcement that everyone's getting their centre assessed grades, so that has alleviated a lot of stress and everyone is probably going to do a lot better than it would have been if they kept it downgraded. So this is just going to be a more general advice because, you know, now we don't have to worry about classism as much, so that is great, but still it is such a stressful day, it's such a stressful time, and wanting to get into the best sixth form you can, and it's just like the end of an era, you know, like GCSEs are so intense and now it's over, you know, so well done. So I did my GCSEs in 2018 when that was like the first year where every single subject was 9 to 1, so it was just crazy, and like no one knew like the grade boundaries, like the grade 9 just seemed so unattainable, but now you guys have had like teachers who know what they're doing, kind of, you know, you've got that background information, that background knowledge, so you're in a better position than we were before when we didn't know what was happening. The first thing that we need to establish is with your GCSEs, no one is gonna care that much. Like, they're not the be all and end all. Unlike A levels, they're the be all and end all. But like even then, there's still alternative pathways into the same destination. So with GCSEs, literally do not worry. And at the end of the day, right, someone told me before, it doesn't matter what subjects you do and what grades you get, kind of. It's like with GCSEs, they're not like, oh, what did you get in like food tech? They're like, what did you get overall? They care about what you got overall. It's just really important to know that it's not going to be like the deciding factor of your life, you know? And you can really bring it up with your A-levels. One of my tweets went a bit viral, well, definitely not viral, but it got some attention. And that was me talking about my German. And on results day, I was literally just so... I was not happy. Like the night before, you know, you want to get into the best sixth form, you have a place, you need to get the grades, and for me it's like you need to get 7s in all of the sciences and maths to get into the science A-levels. So I was like, yo, and like obviously in the sciences I knew I was going to get what I wanted, but I wasn't the surest with the other subjects. When it was time to get the results, my parents, of course, I wanted to go there like as soon as possible, but they were like, you know, calm down, you know, just calm down. So then when we finally got there, it was just like bad vibes, honestly, because like everyone was just, you could just see everyone like with their paper, like looking either stressed or happy or like crying or like laughing happily. So it was a lot of emotions, there was a lot of different energies in that place, but literally I saw everyone, I was like, you know what, I failed, like this is actually so bad, like what am I gonna do? And the problem was I didn't apply to any other sixth forms, so I literally only had like one choice, and I was like, you know, I didn't even get my results yet, but I was like, you know, I'm gonna call this other one, and everything went well. I got the grades I wanted and needed and did better than I thought I did, and here I am now, you know, and life is good. No one asks about your GCSEs, and to be honest, in general life, people are used to average GCSEs, so you don't need to worry. People aren't going to say, oh, you got an 8 instead of a 9, or you got a 7 or whatever. It's like, it's fine, you know? So when it's actually results day, you get your envelope or you get your email. Honestly, it's just so stressful. And like, I remember back in the day, I filmed my reaction, but there was no way I was going to upload it because I literally had like a heart attack and it was crazy. Literally, it's just so overwhelming because you get this piece of paper and it's got like every single subject. It's just like, what is going on? Numbers everywhere, letters everywhere, and it's like, yo. It's quite overwhelming opening your paper, and to be honest, I wish I did it in the way where you like open it and like see one by one. But so, you know, maybe do that with your emails. It's just quite weird to think like all of the years of work is just summarized by a piece of paper, but at the end of the day, in this situation, it's not your fault. And I feel like with the SAG grades, there's going to be a lot of discrepancies. Like some schools will be really kind and say, oh, you know, they did really badly in their mock, but like, you know, we see the potential, so we're going to give them that grade. And then other schools would be like, they did that in the mock, you know, I didn't like them, so I'm going to give them that grade. So it might be disappointing, and it might be not disappointing, it might be great, it might be optimistic, but whatever you get, just try to kind of compartmentalize and realize that, you know, it wasn't you, it wasn't your fault, it was what your teacher's perspective of you is. And I feel like with GCSEs it's literally so easy to improve. The teacher's perception of you isn't really that relevant, especially because school ended in March. Like, people had hardly started like properly revising then, so they kind of missed out on that peak that you get like when it's results day, like everyone just like shoots up in their revision. So if you don't get what you want, it's okay, and it's unfair, it's just really sad. It's a pandemic. It's a pandemic indeed. You know, we need to focus on that we're healthy, we're alive, we're safe, we had a free education, and it's very painful, it's very upsetting. Cry all you need, you know, like just do all that you need to do, get it all out, you know, just like honestly it's a hard life, you know, so you can really feel your emotions, feel your pain, you know, don't bottle it up. I saw that there were increase in like deaths and stuff, so if you're really like being affected by this, please reach out to someone. The Good Samaritan's phone number is like 116123. I can't emphasize enough how GCSEs won't hold you back, and like even if you want to resit, I feel like with GCSEs you'll be able to do that. Say in like English language or maths or something that people emphasize more, say you got like a 5 and you wanted to get like an 8, then I definitely say, you know, appeal and do all of that and resit and all of that. A 4 and you wanted a 5, then, you know, maybe just move on, you know, and it's kind of the teacher's perspective of you. And, you know, you can just go into A-levels and just smash it out of the park. So for everyone worrying about their sixth form place, which I was very worried about that, don't worry, because the schools have places to fill. And I was so surprised to find like the amount of people that got in on results day with the actual grades. If you apply with your actual results, you know, you can just call them and then just organise it all. So if you don't have a place at your desired sixth form, or you've gotten better results than you thought, or gotten worse results than you thought, you can still call up your sixth form and they'll probably still let you in, because, you know, they've planned for you and they just want the best for you, you know. Especially in these circumstances, it is not your fault at all. With GCSEs, I hope that there's not a lot of people that have to resit, because honestly, those A-levels, they need their own time. You need to be doing that summer work, okay? As soon as you get the result, do those summer work, do everything. Whoa, because the jump from GCSEs to A-levels is different. Yeah, that'll be fine. I feel like, especially with the whole lockdown situation, treat yourself kindly, because everyone hasn't been working as much as they would have been, and you know, you haven't gone through the how many exams did I have? Like 25, 26, that 10-hour art exam. Yo, that was different. But you haven't gone through that, so just kind of prepare for the difficulty of A-levels. And like the first test that we had was very humbling, let's just say that. Though in biology I did really well, I got 100%. Anyway, just be kind to yourself, try to do the work, try to do the summer work. And you know, if anything, this has shown that we need to kind of be building that relationship with our teachers, which is a new leaf. You're going to be going into a new school, you're going to be with new people, doing new subjects, and don't be afraid to change your subjects on results day if you don't feel it. Like, I wish I chose psychology instead of maths, and you know, you can even take 4 subjects and then drop one, and loads of people did that. Just know that everything, it'll be okay. No universities really judge you on your GCSEs except for Oxford, which like for medicine they'll like use your GCSEs like amount of A stars and stuff, but like for other universities and like Cambridge and UCL and Imperial and like all of these universities, they will look at you holistically. They will know that it wasn't your fault, it was the 2020 series. Please just be at peace. Please don't worry. You can be hurt that your teachers wronged you. It's done. You've completed secondary school. You're now moving into year 12, which is just so exciting. You're gonna change. You're gonna be grown, you know? You're gonna be driving. Results days are stressful, but you can go through it. you can do well, and if you don't do well, you can do well in A-levels. If you don't do well in A-levels, you can do well in your degree, and everything will just work out in the end. So this was kind of a rambly video, but I wish I had heard all of this before I opened my results all those years ago. So if there's anyone still stressed, you can message me on Instagram. I'll try to help you out there. I hope that everyone gets really good grades, and that, if they haven't been standardized, the results are probably gonna be crazy. Like, everyone's gonna be getting like 10 9s. So I look forward to seeing happy results day reactions, and hopefully I won't be seeing people having to appeal for discrimination and having to resit. But even so, it's all gonna work out. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.